A new kind of content creator is emerging on YouTube. So-called virtual YouTubers are people who use 3D character models to engage with their audience anonymously. Well, our reporter Miles Emanuel's been speaking to two of them using their online personas.
Hello, you're watching the BBC.
Meet Vebe and Apricot, two British women aged 22 and 23 who work as online content creators and use animated avatars to replace their identity. Some virtual YouTubers, VTubers, use body tracking technology like this to animate their characters, while others have a much simpler setup. But the industry only started in 2016, and some need convincing it's a viable career choice.
She didn't understand what I was doing at first, and she was definitely not very happy about me leaving university to pursue my career online. I took a year off of university, and that's when my career blew up.
With a host of colourful characters, accessibility and anonymity can play key parts in streamers decided to take the digital plunge. For Vei, it was after she contracted a viral infection which ruptured her spleen and left her bedridden for 6 months that she decided to stream online.
Any disability that you may have, I think VTubing definitely works around. You don't need to deal with harassment from people that you would probably deal with if you had your camera up.
People that aren't knowledgeable on VTubers, they assume that everyone who chooses to become a VTuber, i.e. hiding their face as a anime girl or a cartoon character, they just instantly assume that everyone is overweight, or they are just some guy, or they are just catfishing everyone, and it's really not the case.
VTubers are now amongst the highest earning content creators, with some receiving up to around £2 million in the last year and a half. Now, major companies are looking into using 3D mascots for customer-facing roles.
If you're asking, is that the future of things? I see us moving more towards it as, these art styles are being seen as, engaging or more attractive to them, right? You don't need to hire, makeup artists or, crazy HD video to have, someone out there talking about your wares. You could just be running, a game engine and, have it fully rendered here, too.
And although VTubers, like many other content creators, can be subject to abusive and sometimes sexist comments, Vebe and Apricot say their careers have allowed them to learn important life skills.
I grew out of my social anxiety through VTubing. I used to be really shy. I would be afraid to speak during my English classes. If a kid has a dream of their own or a goal in mind, I think everyone should try and pursue that.
Miles Emanuel, BBC News.